welcome back to another episode of NYC Moto Adventure. I have been long gone and missing. I haven't posted in about a month, if not more. I just started a new job. I opened a restaurant, and it's been pretty much a 24/7 endeavor. So I really haven't had time to, go out for a weekend ride, let alone sit down and collect my thoughts enough to make a video. Um, yeah, I haven't. I've really only ridden to and from work, with the occasional maybe 3 mile excursion if I can find the time. Um, so that's been my life pretty much. But I still collect footage, and I have this. I've been collecting probably 20 minutes of footage a day. And actually, what was interesting was I sat down the other day and kind of looked at clips from, once for one clip from every week to kind of just see my progression of writing and see if my style has changed or if my level of comfortability has changed. And it's been really interesting. This is a collection of footage from my commute the other day, and I realized just how much smoother and more confident I look. I think that's obviously something that happens with everybody. You get more comfortable with your bike, with your route, just riding in general, and it's really a joy to watch. This in comparison to my first video that I posted, where I'm very stiff, and taking turns is not as fluid, a little more hesitant to land the throttle. Splitting cars like right here at a much slower speed and kind of not sure if I can fit or not. I feel that I'm at a very good level right now, and I've been actually working to kind of reel myself in, because the more confident you get, the more stuff you try. And unlike really anything other than riding a motorcycle, the consequence of misgauging your distance or your speed could be catastrophic. So I'm trying to pull back a little bit and ride a little more conservatively for the next couple weeks, just to ground myself and keep myself realistic. But yeah, this is my ride to work the other day. Tons and tons of traffic. I've never split so many goddamn cars. It's pretty much non-stop from Queens all the way to the tip of Manhattan. The southern tip of Manhattan was all traffic. This was about 11:30 a.m. too. It shouldn't have been this crazy. Usually it's like this around like 9:30 a.m. So I got my fair share of practicing. And one thing I've noticed too is the Indian FTR comes by default, or comes stock, with the twin can Akrapovic, however you say it, mufflers or exhaust system, and they're great. They're really nice, and the sound is really nice, kind of a low purr, but they're very, very quiet. And I was not anti-quiet when I started riding, because I don't really like to cause a huge disturbance when I ride through a city. However, now that I'm doing more highway riding, and now that I'm pulling up alongside cars, it really is necessary to be able to be heard. I don't think loud pipes necessarily save lives, but I do think that they minimize the likelihood of somebody not knowing that you're there. So I would, the next thing I would like to get for my motorcycle is a different exhaust, just to slip on something a little bit louder. That's going to be my first purchase for sure.
Welcome back to the Fitness Podcast on TV Forwards. Today's
think one of the biggest adjustments for me was the change from my old bike, the 300s. Again, I had that BMW G310R, which was like 400 pounds maybe. And so the Indian FTR is about 530 pounds. So 100 plus pounds more than my last bike. And just overall a bigger bike, right? So it's a lot heavier, a lot just physically bigger, and really getting comfortable with throwing that weight around. I wouldn't even say I throw it around now. I'm like getting there, but I'm just comfortable with maneuvering it now. But that was a big learning curve, and I realized that, like in that past clip where I was riding straight down Fifth Ave, it's a lot of weight. 530 something pounds is a lot of weight to get from 20 miles an hour to 30 miles an hour. And it takes a kind of understanding your throttle and how much oomph you're going to get per twist, So with my last bike, it was so small, it was so light that it really didn't, there wasn't a whole lot of consideration. You twist the throttle and the reaction is pretty much immediate. However, with the Indian FTR, there's a slight delay and a slight incremental roll-on with the power delivery. That was something I've noticed over the past week was, wow, I've really become comfortable with this, but no wonder it took, this long. It's a lot of weight, and it's a big bike. But now I'm comfortable with it. I think, if I had to rate myself, I'd say I'm like a 7 out of 10 in terms of comfortability. There's still got a ways to go before it feels like an extension of me, but I don't have any situation that I'm in where I don't feel like I can navigate out of it. And that's a good feeling. That's a nice place to be. One feature that I am not a fan of is this rear cylinder deactivation thing. That's a weird one for me. It's supposed to be like a new age tech thing to keep you cool when you're sitting at the traffic light. But I don't know, something about me doesn't trust messing with the cylinders as the bike is running. I just feel like that is not supposed to happen. So I choose to roast my legs when I'm sitting at a traffic light.
Ceramic plates. They're melamine. Even you can't break them. Look, these cute cushions match my shirt. Outfit your outdoors. Have it today at HomeSense. Standout pieces, outstanding prices.
I think we're in a time loop.
Because we get white hot ranch nacho fries every day at Taco Bell.
Yeah, every day is the same. Going around like she kid the dick. Fucking me back on the pin. The question right here, put the other one up. Sexy and flexible, this is perfect. Me and her get on the floor and we feel like some canines. Little nigga, don't have to put you with the top of the list. Ain't no watching the nigga, they see right. What's up? I get this shit from my I told Bay get 22 inches of weed tonight. I want to fuck with the I'm fucking the right, you ain't pulling my hair.
What are you doing?
I go to living now.
I'm on my way to work.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's so gorgeous out. I don't want to be in the basement.
Yeah, I know. I know. You smiled and I was like, oh.
Well, I'll see you over there.
Wow. Wow.
And congrats on 2 years. That's fucking awesome.
Can I hug you?
Yeah. Big deal.
Woo. I'll see you. Okay.
See you.
So that is all that I got for this video. It's not much of an offering, but this is the footage I got from the past month. I'm doing my best to carve out a little personal time for myself so that I can get out of the city and, hopefully go out, find some twisty roads, enjoy that, just get out of my normal thing. So again, if you guys have anything you would like to see, anything you would like to hear me talk about, any questions you have about the bike or riding in the city, please drop it in the comments below. I am currently running out of material for these videos, so I'm open to all and everything. Thanks for tuning in again, and I will catch you guys on the next one.
She goes balls, hold it, count it by 10. Yeah, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, get the money. Put it in the purse. Swag, triple money. Yeah. laundromat that I saw you at. You almost had a heart attack when in the cardiac. You ran inside, told your boyfriend like I'll be back. But for all you know, I probably act like I'm Daniel Wozniak. I'm a psychopathic killer. I'm a caterpillar, caterpillar. The botanic of bananas you never heard. Better vernacular, come after your scapula. For lack of a better word, Dracula, cause I'm attacking a rapper. If the phrenic nerves, I'm a savage max. Put the dagger in the back of competitors. Predator and scavenger. I am the carnivore and the ball of yours.